You must rise to lift those that are bending. I woke up this morning and I've been meditating on what the topic for this week's podcast was going to be. I knew that I wanted to speak about or encourage people that I deem overachievers. And the reason is that I think that I'm one of those people and I'm going through that mental struggle of trying to meet deadlines, meeting them but not feeling like you've done them enough. I started to tell myself that deadlines don't die, so you just keep going, marking to-do list and having more to do, and never really taking time to give myself a pat on the back, for the days where I was weak but I kept going, for the days where I was strong and I became stronger, for the times where I actually achieved something, whether it was little, great, for the times where I set deadlines and I met every one of them, for the times when I set deadlines and I couldn't meet them because it was just impossible, whether naturally or mentally or physically. I never take a step or a time to pat myself in the back. So I really want to talk to overachievers today. But as I meditated of how best to talk about this subject without really making it about me, something happened. So this morning I woke up and I had to beat my son for school. And as I was in the process of beating him, at some point I made him to squat to a level so that I could, reach a certain part of his body. And then I had to squat at some point, to reach his leg and things like that. And then when I was done, I was squatting. At some point, I found myself squatting and he was squatting at the same time. And now I wanted to put water on him and just kind of wash away the soap. And I realized that in an attempt to do it while I was squatting and he was squatting, I wasn't reaching high enough. I wasn't, pouring the water well enough. I had to, at that point, to stand up for me to be able to help him. And then that hit me that this is what overachievers go through. We bend every single time. We bend our time, our body, our emotions. We shove our own feelings aside every single time to make other people happy, to support other people, to encourage other people, to basically just be there for other people, to just make the world a better place, to take our do's and don'ts and, just live by it, to live routines. And we never realize that. We never get up, basically. We never stand up. We never realize that we need to be happy. We need to be strong to be able to make other people stronger. We need to be firm to be able to make other people firm. If you're out there and you always feel like you've never done enough, you always feel like there's more to do, you feel bad when you have a to-do list and you couldn't do everything on the list, you feel bad when you are slightly late for a deadline or miss a deadline, or you feel bad when you're even sick and it's even something you had no control over, but it's just being sick torments you. You need to take a step back. If you're bending and you've been bending to support other people, you need to get up so that you can be high up enough to even help more people. You need to take a time out for yourself, because in the equation of your support system and the support you give to other people, there is you high up there. And in the absence of you, yes, people would continue. Trust me, they will survive. So you have to think about you, because you need that strength, you need that capacity to help others. Now think about the marathon race, where you have to pass the baton to the next person and pass the baton to the next person. But it takes just one person getting to the finishing line. In fact, the rule of the race is that one person in that group is the only one that can get to the finishing line. It cannot be the four of you. So imagine that the fourth person or the last leg, like as I said, decides not to run and stay still. That would mean that the whole team has lost. So yes, your effort counts, But for you to achieve or to be able to give people that support, you need to take care of you. So I will do another episode that seriously focuses on the minds of overachievers. But for today, I want to tell you, get up. You've been squatting long enough. You've stayed in that place where you feel bad, you feel weak, you feel vulnerable long enough. Get up. Remember that you are unique. I am the voice, and together we are a gift to the world. Please like, share, comment. See you next week.